Good afternoon. Welcome to my product review on this Black & Decker food processor. Now, I've had other food processors, but this was just a little Black & Decker one. It only cost me $24, I think it was, at Walmart. And it's the best little food processor. Works great. It comes with this attachment right here that goes on the bottom so that for easy cleaning you can take it off. And it comes with this chopper and the blade, and then of course the cover, and then it's got the little plunger thing. So I'm going to put it all together and show it to you all set up, and I'm also going to chop some onions in it to show you how good it works. But here it is. It's the Black & Decker food processor. And like I said, I got mine at Walmart for, I want to say, like $24. And since I'm filming one-handed, I'll show you this piece by piece. Now this right here, the bowl, and this piece here fits into the bowl on the bottom, and that way you can clean it. So I'm going to put that together, and then I'll be right. See, it just snaps in there so that it, when you clean it, I put mine in the dishwasher. When you clean it, it's easier to clean. Very handy. Okay, I'm back. I forgot this little part right here. And the blade goes on there. I want to use the little ones because I'm doing onions. And then, of course, the top goes on. So, just a second. And just like any other food processor, this has to attach, or it won't work. Okay, I've got a little bit of a daikon radish here, and I'm going to go ahead and use that up in my salad also. I decided before I do the onions, I'm going to do this cabbage. Now, this is a little noisy, so okay, I think you get it how it works. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the rest of this cabbage, and I'll be back to show it to you once it's in the bowl. Okay, here's my cabbage. Now, that is going to make some fantastic coleslaw salad. Now, I'm getting ready to do the onions. I flipped the blade over because I think I want my onions sliced. So, we'll start it up. Okay, you guys get the idea. We'll be back when I'll be back when I get all these onions here chopped up. Okay, look at these onions. Nice. Really nice. What I'm getting at the most here is that this Black & Decker, even though it was only $24 at Walmart, I tell you what. Now, is it going to do dough? No, it's not going to do dough. I don't know. It may do dough. I'm getting ready to chop some meat in here, and I'm going to show you that. But this is the best little food processor. I tell you what, it's really good. So, just a second, and I'll be back, and we'll chop up some meat. Okay, here's the meat I'm going to chop up. Now, it is already, I believe it's called, I don't know what it's called, but it's just pieces of meat. We did my cabbage here. And nice. We did the onions here. They came out very good. I'm getting ready to do this meat. I already got some meat in there because I had to wash my hands. I didn't dare touch the meat and then touch this other stuff. I am going to ground all of this meat, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it in 2 batches, because I want a really fine grind on one batch. So just a second, I'll be back. Okay, here's why I wanted to do it in 2 batches, because that's a lot of meat for this little processor. It is a little processor, and that's a lot of meat. But as you can see, I'm going to turn it on. It's doing just fine. Yep, I'm getting what I need here in the bottom. I'm making some liverwurst or some liver sausage or whatever you want to call it. So I need a fine grind. I'm going to take some of this meat out of here. It's not like I can poke down in there to get, out what I need. So I'm going to take some of this meat out and just grind it at smaller amounts per time. So, okay, I want to show you here. See, I had to wash my hands again, sorry. But see how this meat is? It's pieces of meat, some little pieces, some big pieces. Well, this, in that what I just showed you, I just got through taking this out. And look at there. Look at that. I made my own hamburger. But I need it even finer than this. So now here's what's in here. And shouldn't be sticking the fork in there. So I'm going to grind this to how I need it, and then I'm going to add the rest little by little. So, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on, and I want to show you how that meat is balling up, because that's as much as this one can do. So that's as fine a grind as I can get it on here. In just a second, I'll take it and I'll show you how fine it grounded up. Sorry, but I had to wash my hands again. So, here we go. We went from this to this. Regular, I'd say that's just regular hamburger. And down to this. Now, this is a real fine grind. Now, I'm going to take all of this meat. Well, I think I'm going to take this much of the meat to this grind. And then I think I'll just make that in. Well, we'll see. I'm going to make that liver sausage, and I need some ground beef for it. So, I'm not quite sure how much of this I'm going to use. Okay, so I got all that meat ground up. That was about 2 pounds of meat. 2.5 pounds of meat. I'm not quite sure. But I got it all nice and really ground up good. Now I'm going to grind up some bacon. Now there's the rest of that. I'm going to keep that and freeze it. Now I'm going to grind up this bacon. I need this pork fat, this bacon, for the recipe I'm making. So now we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to start this up. I've done bacon in this before, so I know how good it's going to go, but I'm going to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to stir it up a little bit, but I want you guys to see how good this Black & Decker is. I mean, this is fabulous. And it's $24 at Walmart. Can't beat that. Just a second, I'll be back. I didn't have to be so careful about washing my hands with the bacon as I did with the beef. And of course, I had to make sure I didn't touch the onions and the cabbage after doing the beef. So just a second, I'll be back. Okay, I've taken some of it out. I tell you what, this is such a good food processor. Goodness. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish all this, and then I'll bring you back and show you everything I've done with it. So, okay. This machine made short work of that bacon. Look at there. Look at that. That's exactly what I needed. And I love my Kenwood chef there, but to bring out the grinder and everything, and look at this. Perfect. There's some of my hamburger meat right there that, I'll make some meatballs or something out of it. Here's my ground up meat. Look at that. Great. Perfect. There is my cabbage for my slaw. And there's my onions. Some of that will go in here. I'm making a, on Charlotte's birthday last year, which is the 13th of April, I made a Leberkäsen, and I'm sure I am not pronouncing that right at all. So, and about a couple of months ago, I made some liver loaf. Well, I'm going to try my hand again at some Leberkäsen. Sorry, anybody German out there, I'm really messing that up. And I'm going to make some bratwurst, not bratwurst, Braunschweiger. Guess you got to be drunk to say that. But anyway, I just really wanted to show you how good this Black & Decker food processor, $24 at Walmart, well worth the money. Chops meat, chops your veggies, small enough to fit on the counter. Great. Love it. Would buy another one if I needed to in a heartbeat, but this one I think is going to last me for a long time. So, thanks for watching, and look out for my Braunschweiger video. It should be coming up soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Afterthought here, folks. I thought, well, why not put that hamburger meat back in here and let this thing do the mixing for me? So that's what I did, and look at there. By golly, it mixed it for me. Another good use for this Black & Decker food processor. Love it. Bye. And yes, it does go in the dishwasher. Top rack.